What is up, guys? Thank you so much for checking out another video, guys. I really appreciate that. Make sure you hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe for more videos on precious metals. Today we're going to be talking about fractional gold. It's been a while, so I am going to break down why it is more important now than ever to buy fractional. So why is it more important now than it's been before to start buying fractional gold? I'm going to go over a couple of prices for different coinage so you can get an idea of what the premiums are going for right now. And I'm going to give you an idea of what gold is going for. Lately, especially on Instagram, I've been getting a lot of messages asking me how much this gold piece is going for. How much should I pay for this? There's a lot of confusion around gold, especially fractional gold. So I'm going to break that down, and I'm going to break it down in a way that's going to make a lot of sense in the 1/10 ounce size, the 1/4 ounce size, the 1/2 ounce size, and probably my favorite coins that you can buy that definitely do not get enough attention, the LMU coins, which are Latin Monetary Union coins, which are 90% gold, and a lot of these are actually part of that LMU style coin. So I'm going to go over that and over the most common size, the most common weight, which is 0.1867 of a troy ounce, 5.8 grams. But when you guys see how much you're paying over spot and the norm, which is what the going prices are now, it'll make you a more savvy buyer. So I think this video is going to help out a lot of people. And I just want to give you guys a little advice. The reason why I'm saying that fractional has never been more important than it is now is because we have gold lingering around the 5-year high mark. And if you want to accumulate gold, I still stand by starting with fractional, and kind of, fractional kind of slows your stacking down a little bit. Really, you got to tailor your buying when it comes to gold, especially to how much faith you have in gold. Do you think gold is going to hit the $2,000 mark? Do you think it's going to come back down? Do you think it's too high? It really depends on your own beliefs, and no one really knows where the gold price is going to go. We can have it drop all the way back down to 1,500. It's possible. I don't think it's going to happen, but it could. So you need to tailor your buying to that. And if you can start buying fractionals little by little, if you do want to get into gold, like let's say you don't have any gold at all, fractional is the way to go. And that way you could kind of get your feet wet in gold while the price is a little bit high. So if around the 5-year highs, you're not diving right in, buying a full ounce and putting yourself in danger of possibly losing money right out the gate. So this is going to slow down your stacking a bit. You buy one fractional a week, one fractional a month, however you want to do it according to your budget. But I think it's always good to accumulate gold on a steady basis, just like silver. You want to accumulate steadily, but you always want to tailor how much you're buying according to what the prices are and your beliefs. So if you think silver's going to the moon, you tailor your buying to that. If you think silver's coming down, you tailor your buying to that. So, but you never really want to just completely stop. I don't believe in that. At the end of the day, you could always dollar cost average your stack, gold or silver. And, even if you're buying high, it's not killing you price-wise. So you just dollar cost average it. It's going to bring it up a bit, but if it goes up, at least you were accumulating some more while it was going up rather than not getting any at all. And one of the best examples I can give you, about a year ago, I said it is better to buy fractional little by little instead of saving up for a full ounce. If you know it's going to take you a while to be able to afford a full ounce without having to turn around and resell it right away because it's too much money and you didn't realize it was too much money until months down the road, it's better to buy those little fractionals here and there. Because while you're buying those fractionals, if the gold price starts going up, you have gold. You've been accumulating gold. You can always trade those fractionals into bigger pieces down the road, but at least you have gold. And what could happen, and I know it happened to a lot of people, saving up for a full ounce of gold All of a sudden, the gold price spikes, and guess what? Now you need an extra $100 for an ounce of gold. Now you need an extra $200 for an ounce of gold. And we had gold spike pretty quick, so you probably need another $400 for an ounce of gold. And in the meantime that's happening, you have no gold to show for it. So it's better to constantly stack at least fractional. And like I said, you tailor your buying to whatever beliefs you have for the gold price. But it's always better to at least accumulate a little bit constantly. So with that being said, that's a little bit of advice, and trust me, I said it before the gold price started going up, and sure enough, after that video, not too long after, the gold price started going up. So if you were not accumulating gold, you missed the train on potentially making a profit on your fractionals and trading them up with that profit to get that bigger piece of gold. Okay, so now I'm gonna break down the going prices for everything and what the spot price is and how much over spot you're paying per size. So let's start with the 1/10 ounce. So these little puppies right here, these cute little guys, look at that. I only do Lunar Series right now, and I also have, where is it? I think it's this one right here. The little Kookaburra, which is a limited mintage. First time they did gold, that's a good buy in my view. A lot of upside on this little 1/10 ounce, so I ended up buying it. But other than that, I have traded all the other 1/10 ounce into bigger pieces, and then those bigger pieces into a full ounce of gold. I've done this a lot over the years, but I recently stopped selling my personal gold from my gold stack. I haven't touched this in years. So this is what it looks like right now. This is all the gold I have right here on the table. All right, so 1/10 ounce, these little guys, like I said, these little 1/10 ounce, what are they going for? Spot price would be $180.82. Just so you know, the way I break gold down, it makes it a lot easier. Trust me, it'll probably work out better for you too. You find out how much gold is going for per gram. Per gram, gold right now is going for $58.33. And that's how you do your math, and that's how you figure it out. It makes more sense breaking it down by gram in my head. Most of the dealers, you'll notice, will say, 0.1867 of a troy ounce, 0.2354 of a troy ounce, and things like that. But you don't know the actual grams until you convert it. So I suggest doing that. So anyways, $180.82 for 3.1 grams of gold, which is 1/10 ounce. The cheapest I was able to find is actually $213.92. Now keep in mind, obviously, the smaller you go, the more premium you're gonna pay. So I know a lot of you guys are like, well, then why would I go small? Once again, it's going back to what I said earlier. It's better to go small, pay the premium, than not accumulate at all. And you gotta remember, there's a lot of people at different levels of stacking. So 1/10 ounce might be the only gold that some people can afford. And that's what they're gonna buy. Regardless of the premium, they just wanna accumulate gold, and that is all they can afford. There's millions of people like that. So when you go to sell your 1/10 ounce, and I've proven this over and over, you'll get that same premium back. Regardless of what anyone else wants to tell you, you won't get it, you might not get it, you will get it as long as it's not really collectible 1/10 ounce. If it's a reasonable price with a reasonable premium for 1/10 ounce coins, you will get it back because there's gonna be somebody else at the same stage of gold stacking that you are in. And like I said, I proved this multiple times, so trust me on that. So $213.92 was the cheapest I saw, and it was for a Canada $5, some sort of commemorative 1/10 ounce. When you do the math, that ends up being about $69 per gram. So 3.1 times 69, and you end up getting $213.92, which is $33.10 over spot on the 1/10 ounce. Then we move on to the quarter ounce. So I got a couple quarter ounce here. Let's see, where is the quarter ounce? And some of these LMU coins, like this one, are close. This is actually over a quarter ounce. Actually, no, sorry, that's not the one I was looking at. This one over here, is over a quarter ounce. Right there. The 20 kroner is a little bit over a quarter ounce. So there's different sizes for these LMU coins. But anyways, so here, this is a quarter ounce Lion from the Queen's Beast series. This is a 1/5 ounce. We won't mess with that. Another Queen's Beast Griffin. Another quarter ounce right there. And whatever, you guys get the idea. So a quarter ounce, spot price for a quarter ounce is $453.22. And a quarter ounce is easy to remember. It's 7.77 grams. So just remember 3 sevens and you know how much a quarter ounce is. The cheapest one I saw was actually a Queen's Beast, I think the newest one, and that was $493.65, which ends up being $63.53 per gram. And that is $40.43 over spot. So you'll notice that the bigger we go here, the better deal you're gonna get per gram. So we went from $69 at the 1/10 level to $63.53 per gram at the quarter ounce level, and it's gonna get better in the half ounce level. So spot for half ounce right now is $907.03. This is about a half ounce. These 20 pesos are about a half ounce. I don't have an exact half ounce, but these are about half ounce of gold. 15 grams. Half ounce officially is 15 grams 0.55. So 15.55 grams is officially a half ounce. So these are 0.55 smaller than a full half ounce. So about a half a gram less. So it's right there. So $907.03 would be spot. The cheapest I saw was $978, which ends up being $62.89, $70.97 over spot. So obviously those numbers are going up over spot because you're buying more gold, so it adds up. But when you break it down in grams, and this is what I'm saying, it makes the math a lot easier and you really understand what you're buying. A half ounce is $62.89 per gram, which we knocked down a little bit from a quarter ounce, which was $63.53, and a substantial amount from the 1/10 ounce, which was $69 per gram. So, like I said, the bigger you go, the more you start knocking down. And the same thing with the full ounce. Now, if you could afford to buy full ounces, then yeah, you should, I guess. But I've noticed, I've tried to sell a couple full ounces that I bought just for reselling. It's kind of hard to find buyers. That is a very expensive coin. And the more expensive it gets, the harder it is to sell, because not everybody has that type of money free to make an impulse buy of a full ounce of gold. So you got to keep that in mind. The buyers are limited the bigger you go because it's a lot of money. So that's another thing. Your buyer market in the 1/10 ounce is actually a lot bigger than the 1/4 ounce. And the 1/4 ounce is actually bigger than the half ounce. And the half ounce is actually bigger than the full ounce. Just keep that in mind. Now let's get into the LMU coins. So these right here. There's a common size. So the rooster falls into this size, which is 0.1867, 5.8 grams. A very common size, which is the 20 francs, the 20 lire, 20 anything pretty much in gold like this. The Helvetia is in that category. This is the 20 lire. That's in the category. 20 lire right there. That is also that size. Very common size for those gold coins. These are 90% gold. And 5.8 grams. So when you break it down, spot price for these LMU coins at that, and I'm only doing this size. There's a bunch of other ones. There's 0.2354, which is of a troy ounce, which is the sovereigns, but we won't get into that. We're gonna stick with these very common size, the 20 francs, which are very popular. So spot, $338.31 is spot, if you were to buy that right at the gold price. And the cheapest I saw was $360, but I have seen them get into the 350s pretty recently. 350, 355, I've seen it and I've bought them. So they do dip into there, but look at this. When you break it down by gram, you are paying $62.06. That ends up being only $21.69 over spot. So you're actually getting per gram a better deal on these LMU coins right here that happen to qualify for eBay bucks, on top of them already being pretty cheap, at $62.06 than you would at $62.89 at the half ounce spot. So it's almost better to buy these up to a half ounce instead of buying just the half ounce. So there you go. I just saved you 83 cents per gram if you do it that way. So a lot of people don't like I'm going to talk about these for a second, and that's pretty much it for the math portion. But these are there's a misconception for some reason that people don't know what these are. People don't buy these. People buy a ton of these. If you look on eBay, Liberty Coin, APMEX, when they have them, they sell out quick, especially when they get that special price deal. They go quick. When there's eBay bucks, they go quick. People buy them. They just don't get as much attention or as much, promotion as, the 1/4 ounce American Eagles, the Maples, and those common standard bullion. But trust me, I consider these standard bullion, and they are by far the biggest bang for your buck. I still am able to get those, if not under spot, at least close to spot. So with those eBay bucks. So you guys really should check out those LMU coins. And 90% gold, very popular. This one, the 20 lira is not as popular as all the 20 francs. Those are the really popular ones. The Rooster, the Lucky Angel, whatever, the Napoleon, like those are very popular. The Helvetia, this is a very standard piece of bullion right here. A lot of people have these, very popular. So don't be worried that you're going to buy these, no one's going to know what it is and buy it. Anyone that knows gold and is actually a gold stacker will know any of those coins and know exactly what they are and exactly what they're worth. So the majority of my stack is actually 90% gold. This is 90% from the LMU. Then I got some pre-33 gold. Right here is a $5 half eagle. So these are a little bit more expensive. If you want to buy any pre-33 gold, you are paying a premium because those are pretty collectible and there's a demand for them. And that demand's been going on for quite some time. So you will pay a premium for those. Those are more on the collector side. I mean, they're not like overly expensive where you're wasting a huge amount of premium, but they are still more than gold. If you want to get close to spot, these LMU coins are the way to go. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. I haven't done a gold fractional video in a while, and I know the gold market is confusing right now, especially. So I wanted to break it down for you a little bit and kind of reassure you that if you buy these, you are saving money and people will recognize them. They are very recognizable for anyone that is a gold stacker. One of the points I made, I think it was during my interview with Darth Stacker, a lot of people say I buy Eagles because they are the most recognizable. I buy Maples because they're the most recognizable. But the point is, if you don't buy silver and you don't buy gold, it doesn't matter. People don't know what they are. I've showed my girlfriend, I've showed my friends, Eagles, the most recognizable piece of bullion possible. They had no idea that they were 99% silver. They didn't even know what they were. They didn't know they existed. So the point I'm trying to make is, if you don't actually buy gold and silver, if you've never actually researched it, even for a little bit, you're not going to know what they are. So anyone that actually does buy it is going to buy that stuff and recognize what any of this stuff is, and any other bullion for that matter. The kangaroos, the Philharmonic, those things. So don't always have that in your head that, oh, no one's going to know what it is, so I'm not going to buy it, because anyone that stacks gold or silver will recognize a majority of the things we buy, especially stuff like that. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for checking it out. And let me know what you think down in the comments. I really appreciate you guys watching all the way to this point. So, all right, I will talk to you guys later.